Hi, so welcome to DCA. So yesterday you all appeared for NDA 2022 70 days batch scholarship test. So test was conducted second time. First was conducted on 12th June and that was cancelled, null and void due to the errors. The reason you know, right? There are some people involved who cheated actually, and that was actually reflected in the second day test. Those who scored around 95%, 100% accuracy in day 1 test, right, hardly scored more than 5%. कुछ बच्चे ऐसे भी थे जिन्होंने पहले दिन 100 में 100 लाए थे, right, but on the day 2 their score was not even 4 marks. वो एक नंबर माइनस में जाके आए, right? So there are some candidates, तो ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. Even if you have done cheating, that is wrong, because ultimately in actual NDA exam you don't have the opportunity to cheat, right? तो आप किसी और को, मुझे थोड़ी धोखा दे रहे हो, खुद को धोखा दोगे, right? So that's why we had to cancel, and we have the proof. मतलब we came to know that कि who are there were 6 students, right? We filtered out and we have offered them to appear second time as well. ऐसा नहीं है कि हमने उसको offer नहीं किया. It was open, right? There were 3 candidates out of them who appeared, and all of them have scored very low, right? Not to be discussed here. They know individually there. You can all check your individual score accuracy. Individual scores are available to you, right? The second question, which you have doubt actually, which I came to know by the team that you have put up on the WhatsApp, or you can say that the chat group of the DCA, the batch group actually, that that you found कि some questions are wrong or something. Again I say this is what you found. You are saying that this question is wrong, but that does not mean it is wrong, right? Because as far as I know, right, all the questions have been doubly verified, 2 times verified, right? हो सकता है आपका conceptual कुछ error हो, या फिर आपको मोबाइल में कुछ आपको लगता हो कि समझने में दिक्कत हो. Maybe the display was something else, right? But what we are trying to do, tomorrow I will be discussing GS paper, right? We are trying to discuss, we will be putting a paper in public domain. We will be sharing the PDF tomorrow, right? Because today also there were some 7-8 candidates who were left out, like from Jammu, where we have only 2G internet as they said. तो उनके पास इंटरनेट फैसिलिटी 2G थी, तो उन्होंने वो कल टेस्ट नहीं दे पाए थे रात को. there were some errors, right? तो आज उनको देने का मौका दिया गया. So don't worry, it's not cheating, because उनके स्कोर बहुत कम है. Not a concern. स्कोर कम लाना कोई बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं. हमारा मकसद कुछ और था, right? So as said that we will be offering a scholarship, yes we will do. Now it's not, the base is now not the total score. Why? Because none of you have scored more than 40% in the test, right? Now if you say that paper is tough, paper is tricky, yes, paper is tricky, and UPSC is always tricky. How? Right? Many of you are not even aware that in CDS 1 2019, that is 1 year back, UPSC has lowered down the cutoff to 10% in GS. You can check out this data on the official portal. 100 number के पेपर में CDS में the GS cutoff was 10 because hardly 500 or 1000 people scored more than 15 or 20. बहुत कम बच्चे, तो 20% भी नहीं ला पाए वहां पे. So UPSC का अपना एक लेवल होता है. +2 वाले बच्चों की थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि you all come from school where you score 90 or 95 out of 100 in mathematics, right? You all are fond of chunnu-munnu type of question, right? X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, right? This is the formula, and you have been given x square by 25 plus x square by 4 is equal to 1. Find a and b. ये सब फालतू क्वेश्चन एनडीए में आप नहीं आएंगे. यूपीएससी हैज रेज्ड दिस लेवल. You need to know your actual potential. You need to come out of your comfort zone. So that's why I'll say that out of the 60 marks of the total paper weightage, whoever has scored, whoever, जिस बच्चे ने 12, 13, 11 जो भी marks लाए हो, above 10 is all good. It's not bad. Those who have scored more than 10 will definitely score more than 280 or 290 in actual NDA exam if it is conducted today, right? जिनका 18-19 से ऊपर मार्क्स है, आपका स्कोर 330-340 से ज्यादा जरूर रहेगा, राइट? ये मैं गारंटी कह सकता हूं. बाय दिस टाइम you can easily improve to 400. आप आराम से 400 क्रॉस कर सकते हैं, थोड़ा सा एफर्ट मार के, थोड़ा सा फोकस डाल के. You need to come out of your comfort zone. You need to play the bouncers. None of the question of the science were calculative. None of the questions were numericals of the class 11. Each and every topic, each and every question, I can prove right tomorrow that each and everything was from the syllabus mentioned in NDA. Tension word is mentioned in NDA. Only thing is that we played with the words. We tried to frame out. If you look upon the question, I put upon the Siachen Glacier Army posting. I tried to frame the question which is relevant. कहानी बनाया गया ताकि आपको उसको पढ़ा के समझाया जाए. और you can say, and you need to trick down. Okay, जो extra words है उसको हटाया जाए and look upon what is being asked. Right? तो ये सब आपको करना सीखना होगा. The last thing about the paper attempt that you need to learn कि okay, there are many candidates. I think around 13-14 candidates were those who attempted the paper for 65 minutes, right? तो जिन्होंने पूरे टाइम तक पेपर दिया, it shows your seriousness, it shows your concern that you are actually interested in solving the question. Those who have just clicked upon and find that questions are tough and close down in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that means you are not a serious candidate. You need to learn, you need to have patience, because UPSC will check your patience in any exam. You can check out with any UPSC exam, right? That is the big concern, right? So, if the total score is not so okay, then what should be the criteria? So, total score is the first one. We have considered the accuracy ratio, because 40% किसी बच्चे का है नहीं. That means we have to change the criteria. So, that means accuracy ratio has been concerned. जिस बच्चे के, if your score accuracy is 70% plus, that means you are a good candidate. You are a potential candidate. Time attempt, okay, you attempted the paper for more than 55 to 60 minutes. That means you are a genuine one. Why? Because आपने सारा क्वेश्चन स्क्रॉल किया. जिस बच्चे ने 20 मिनट में पेपर दिया, उसने सारा क्वेश्चन स्क्रॉल भी नहीं किया, and he found कि नहीं मेरे से नहीं होगा, छोड़ो. That means आपके अंदर पेशेंस नहीं है. That is bad thing, right? Seriousness, yes. तो इन तीनों चीजों को देख करके हमने मेरिट लिस्ट तैयार की. It's not only on the basis of total score, right? It includes all the three factors, right? So including all the three factors, we have the merit list जो आपके पास अब तक आ चुकी होगी, एंड वी आर शेयरिंग द लिंक ऑफ गूगल ड्राइव आल्सो इन दिस वीडियो लिंक, राइट? आपके व्हाट्सएप पे आ चुकी होगी. आपके उस बैच, जो आपका बैच है डीसीए वाले ऐप में, उस बैच में वो अपलोड हो चुकी होगी, राइट? आप उस देखिए, यू कैन फाइंड योर नाम, एंड आपके नाम के आगे मार्क्स लिखा है, एक्यूरेसी लिखा है, राइट? एंड अमाउंट ऑफ परसेंटेज स्कॉलरशिप वी आर ऑफरिंग टू यू, राइट? हमने कुछ लोगों को 55% भी दिया स्कॉलरशिप. स्कॉलरशिप हैज बीन फ्रॉम 55 to 30%, राइट? काफी बच्चों को 50% भी दिया है, जबकि उनके मार्क्स लो है, बेस्ड ऑन देयर एक्यूरेसी रेशियो, बेस्ड ऑन देयर सीरियसनेस. ये सारे फैक्टर मिला के तो आप चेक कर ले आपका नाम है कि नहीं. दूसरी चीज, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, आई विल डिस्कस दिस पॉइंट अगेन, बट सैनिक स्कूल कैंडिडेट्स एंड मिलिट्री स्कूल कैंडिडेट्स, राइट, वी आर ऑफरिंग देम direct 15% concession, right? Because they have been preparing for this exam for, you can say, last 2 or 3 or 4 years. 9th में ही उनको उनका ड्रीम होता है actually, right? So we have concerned this is for them. We will be offering 15% of scholarship straightforward. अगर आपका नाम इस मेरिट लिस्ट में नहीं है, तो by default, if you are सैनिक स्कूल और मिलिट्री स्कूल स्टूडेंट, we will be giving you 15% scholarship, right? नहीं भी नाम है तो, if your name is in the top list, right, आपका नाम स्कॉलरशिप लिस्ट में मेंशन है, that means you will get the amount. Let's suppose 40% mentioned, you will get 40%. EWS categorized, right? There are some schools, right? There are some schools even from Punjab as well. कुछ 4-5 बच्चे बिहार के थे. Those who wrote to us that we are from very far distant region, rural area, गरीब लोग हैं. So that is not a concern. We always try to motivate such people. Some from Patiala as well, right? Who has performed good actually in that test. एक दो बच्चों ने, गांव के बच्चे भी जिन्होंने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया, राइट? सो ईडब्ल्यूएस कैटेगरी वी आर गिविंग स्कॉलरशिप अप टू 40%, राइट? तो आप इंडिविजुअली कम्युनिकेट करेंगे, दिस विल बी कम्युनिकेटेड टू यू इंडिविजुअली. रीजन, क्योंकि वी डोंट नो, वी नीड प्रूफ कि हाउ यू कैन से योर ग्रुप. फोन पे बात करने से तो गरीब नहीं होगा ना. ड्यू डेट, यस. सो वट एवर इज द, लेट्स सपोज द फी इज X and you are getting 40% scholarship, that means you need to deposit X minus 40% of X, right? So the due date is 16th August evening. By 16th evening, you need to, submit this to the administration. Sorry, 16th June, right? 16th June, that batch is starting from 17th to 18th. So 16th June evening, you have to submit it. It's mentioned in the result you have received. Test series, yes. Now all those students who appeared for test yesterday or on 12th, right? or have registered with us will be receiving test series in highly discounted price, most probably the price below 1000, right? All those 20 tests or 19 tests will be around, I'm not sure about the amount because that has not been communicated to me by this time by the administration. They will communicate you, but it is below 1000. This is what I know, right? Now, those students who have given the test but want, okay, their performance should be measured, right? Let's suppose you attempted the paper correct, incorrect, English section, GS section, math section. You want, okay, can you sir give me feedback about the performance? कि आपने मैंने जो टेस्ट दिया, आपको मेरे में क्या अंदाजा लगा? How can I improve myself? Which section I need to work out?